Hi, welcome to Arizona Highland Homestead. I'm Nick. If we haven't met before, thanks for joining me for a live stream. For those of you who didn't make it while we went live, no worries at all there. There's a lot of live streams that I'm not able to make from very good friends of mine. So I understand how that goes. I'm starting a little bit early today, uh, just in hopes that I can get a few more minutes of watch hours. We're very close on our watch hours and our subscribers. Looks like we have 61 subscribers left until we hit 1,000. So that's pretty cool. Hey, good morning, Tina. So we got Rebecca Davis. I don't know if Rebecca and Matt are here still, but Matt from Grafted Branch said be back in 20. That was a few minutes ago. Hey, there's Scott. Good morning, Scott. Hope you're doing well over there in Canada. Tina in Texas. We got Sherry. Good morning, Soil Family. Sherry's down in near Savannah, Georgia. Yeah, thanks, Matt. Yeah, we're getting close. I don't know exactly what watch hours we have right now, so I was gonna just look it up, give you guys an update. But everybody's saying good morning to one another. There's RG. Good morning, RG. How are you doing, neighbor? We got 12 degrees Fahrenheit showing on our weather station right now. It's pretty cold over here. It's not quite as cold as it gets here in the central highlands of Arizona, but pretty cold. All right, so Sherry's starting it off, showing you guys how it's done. Type in weather and type in your nearest town. Nightbot will pop it up. So, oh man, I'm jealous, Sherry. 63 degrees Fahrenheit. That sounds a lot better than last week. Yeah, Matt's putting up the weather in Albuquerque. So 15 degrees. So it's pretty similar over there. All right. Well, uh, Matt's showing how if you type in AZ, I put all this stuff in the description as well if you guys forget. But if you, during the live chat, it won't work later on once this is uploaded. But while it's live, you can type in AZ like Matt did at Grafted Branch. Nightbot will pop up your channel link. So go subscribe to everybody. That is the point this morning, is to chat and grow. But our watch hours right now, they've been going up a lot lately. So thank you for all of you who have been supportive with that and have helped our watch hours get up to where they are, which is 3343 right now. So getting a lot closer. I'm going to try to do as many lives as I can. Yeah, RG is just a little north of us. Yeah, it's pretty cold. Yesterday was pretty cold. We got out for a cycling ministry ride with the Easy Riders on Wednesday morning. So we ride a railroad grade by the lake, and it was super windy, super cold. It was, I think it was 20. It wasn't quite 25 degrees, somewhere in the low 20s. And I think the wind was 10 to 15 miles an hour. So, um, all right. Tina's posting up the weather, Tyler, Texas, and Nightbot says it is 32 degrees there right now. 12-mile-an-hour winds. That's pretty chilly too. Hey, good morning, Farmer Brad. So yeah, if you type in AZ, like Scott with Rambling at the Brooms, you get Nightbot posting up your channel link. So go ahead and do that and subscribe to one another. About 200 away. We get great views, but YouTube seems to be giving us a handful of hours every so many days. Yeah, Sherry, I know. I know how that goes. So Yeah, if everybody can go and watch Black's Tropical Homestead, might get them up and over that hump. Just let one of their videos play while you do something today. That would be good. 39 there yesterday. Yeah, I think it only got up to 41 or 42 here. So pretty similar. All right. Farmer Brad's using the AZ command with Nightbot. There's Farmer Brad's channel link. And Farmer Brad has some really great ideas. He's pretty inventive. So you guys should go check out Farmer Brad. We really like his automatic heated water that we have for our chickens. I'm sure most of you guys who've been following us for a while know about that. I talk about it a lot. Hey, we got Pathways Homestead in the house. That's Cindy and Gary over there. Uh, really appreciate you guys making it in here and appreciate all the advice that I've gotten about all kinds of stuff from you guys. So, and happy birthday again to Gary. All right. Hey, Critter Creek, let me know your first name and where you're from if you don't mind. I'm trying to write down where everybody's from and what their names are. Steven, Mr. Boots and Bounty, has inspired me a lot. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, go ahead and do so. There's Nightbot putting up our Instagram. I have a few commands here. I'd like to add a few more. Sherry reminded me I need to do the jokes for Nightbot. I think that's fun. Uh, not not too often, but just every once in a while. Go, thanks, Scott. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, hit the like button. It really helps out. All right, so Farmer Brad says I'm still working on editing 3 hours of footage. The mother of all chicken water 2.0 build. Yeah, I've been really interested in that, Brad. He's got IBC tote, and well, I won't spoil the rest, but it's a huge chicken water, and it looks really good. It looks like a really good way to keep water moving and to keep water warm. So yeah, I'd go check out Farmer Brad. I'm looking forward to that video, Brad. So um, I'll watch it when I see the notification pop up. Nick from Critter Creek, Oklahoma. All right. Well, thanks. Thanks for joining, Mick. If you remember how you found us, it'd be great to know who to thank. So you're in Oklahoma. All right. Hi, Nick. Here a little early. Yeah. Um, haven't it? I scheduled it for 7 a.m., but you know what? I've been late on a few of them, and so I'm trying to make up for that a little bit just by being here early. I got I gotta get off of here at 8 a.m. Mountain Time. So figure if I start a little bit early, I can be a little bit more prompt in getting off. All right. Yes, you've helped out a lot, Cindy and Gary. Appreciate you guys and love all of the wisdom that you guys have of being on both small and large homestead properties and leasing the land and all the different types of uh, providing food for yourselves um, that you've experienced over the years. It's great. Love learning from that. Water pump moves 1,700 gallons an hour. That's a lot. Yeah, love it, Brad. Keep coming up with new ideas, and I'll keep watching and considering those for our place. Oh man. Well, I am really sorry, Matt. I'm gonna write that down to make sure I pray for um, your wife and youngest. Uh, have you and the oldest been sick already, or are you guys not sick at the moment and haven't been sick? Um, I'll be praying for them. Remember to keep Matt's family in your prayers today, people. Matt from Grafted Branch in New Mexico. Um, I'm sorry to hear that, Matt. Yeah, we were pretty sick at the end of 2021. So, all right, there you go. Got people praying for you already. Uh, Homesteading search AZ. Awesome. I'm glad that that works and that you can find us. Appreciate that, Mick. Oh man, I missed some comments in here. It's just moving along here. Uh, oh man. Um, I'm sorry if I missed any of your comments here. Trying to follow along, but y'all are chatting it up. This is great. Um, okay. Hey Gary, yeah, the chainsaw is working out great. The problem is I am not a very good chainsaw sharpener with a regular file. So I've looked into other systems. I guess Steel has a system that files down the what are they called? The hooks in front of the teeth, the depth gauges, while it sharpens as well. So we're looking into getting that. It's a lot more pricey than just the files. So I'm trying to get better at it, but to be honest, every time I need to sharpen, I'm running out of daylight. It seems like I try to do the sawing after work a lot during the week. So, but yeah, the Echo Timberwolf thing's great. I guess a lot of people modify it too. They port the muffler, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if I need to do that, but I like it. It seems like a great chainsaw. Starts up all the time, within 3 pulls. So yeah, I'm a big fan so far. Yeah, I heard about the crock pot thing for keeping water warm, and it was a big controversy among people, Scott. So I don't know if I'd recommend that. The heated water from Farmer Brad, it's maybe not as cheap as using an old crock pot that you've got laying around, but it's been amazing for us. And you know what? It's caused our chickens to lay a lot more eggs um, because they've always got warm water, and apparently that's better than the heater that we have in the coop. So uh, yeah, I'm a huge fan. I haven't tried a crock pot, so I can't speak to that one, but I have heard that there's some safety issues, so be careful. I'm not recommending it, but I have heard that people do that. Hey there, Chuck. I'm so glad that you can join us here this morning, my friend, and hope that I can get on one of your lives coming up soon. So keep me posted on that. I appreciated talking with you uh, earlier this week. So let's see. That's a lot of water moving, that's for sure. All right. I need to move down here a little bit. Let's see here. Brad's also a wholesaler for Cackle Hatchery if anyone needs to expand their flock. There you go. What's the minimum order for being for selling shipping chicks? I'm interested in that. We're probably going to be doing broiler chickens this year, hopefully, but we're also going to be doing quail. Ship out of Lebanon, Missouri. All right, 28 gallons a minute is great. Um, Somebody did the math right there, I see. I just found out that my sister and husband both have this. Well, I'm glad that they're doing well. Yeah, it's sure going around, that's for sure, right? All right. Thank you all. We'll be okay. We're strong, but we do need prayers. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear it in some regards, Matt. But yeah, we'll be praying for you. Sure. The correct file size and correct handle for the file are key. Ah, have to do a video. Yeah, I would love that, Gary. That'd be excellent. I don't have a handle on the file, so maybe that's part of the problem. I got handles on other files, so maybe I can go steal one. My big problem is doing the sharpening the teeth where I'm pushing and pulling, with one hand and then the other, and then going the other way. I'm I'm not ambidextrous, I guess that's the best way to put it. So the teeth on one side aren't like the other. Hello, Matthew at Backlash Fisherman. So Matthew typed in AZ, and Nightbot put up uh, Backlash Fisherman's channel link right there. I always have a I always have a time game mind sharp, so it'd be appreciated. Yeah, I think that'd be a great video. There's other chainsaw sharpening videos out there, but as many of as I've watched, I'm still not great. Harbor Freight chainsaw sharpener has been working great. Huh? Yeah. Well, I've thought about different chainsaw sharpeners, but you know, part of sharpening for me is learning how to hand sharpen. For years, I used knife sharpening systems that weren't um, they're kind of more automatic or easy. And I found just in the last 5 years how to hone knives and axes and other bladed tools by hand, and it's very satisfying and very easy once you um, once you get down the practice, and it's kind of muscle memory. Does that make sense? So I'm hoping I can do something like that, maybe with Gary from Pathways Homestead uh, mentoring me in that regard. I can uh, I can get there. All right. $20 shipping for less than 50 chicks. Okay. All right. Keep that in mind, Brad. All right. Cindy's dad is a water well driller, so she's all over the gallons per minute. Yeah, I bet so. Yeah, if he's a water well driller, I'm sure. Um, all right, there's our Facebook as well. If you guys like Facebook, we don't post as much on there, but I try to remember every once in a while for those people who aren't on YouTube for whatever reason. I try to post some stuff on there. All right, let's see. Hey, there's Critter Creek put up AZ, so Nightbot posted up the link for the Critter Creek channel. So go check that out. I gotta remember to go and see if I'm subscribed to Critter Creek. I don't know. I'm subscribed to thousands and thousands of channels, so I try to stay up on some of the stuff. But you know what? I'm just so appreciative that uh, out of 940 people that subscribe, that you guys are here. This is amazing. I'm happy we've got 10 people on here, so that's uh that's great for 7 in the morning. Uh, Appreciate that. I see. Yep. So you're talking about the crock pot. We need to use it when negative 21 if you wrap the cord and don't allow them to chew the cord. We use the system for years. I'll take a picture. We only use is morning to sundown that way. Okay, I see, Scott. So yeah, I'd love to know exactly how you wrap the cord, how you keep them safe, all that. That'd be interesting to learn about. Um, but yeah, it's one of the things, right? You hear about people that light their chicken coop on fire every year accidentally from the heat lamps and stuff like that. So, um, all right, everybody, go check out Backlash Fisherman. Give him a sub. He's getting close to 400. I only push with my right hand, do all the teeth one direction, then turn the saw around. Okay, Gary. Yeah, I was trying that, and for some reason, it seems more difficult one way than the other. And what kind of vise do you use? Do you just use like a bench vise that you have and put the saw on there, like on the workbench? and clamped into a vise, or do you use those what do they call them, stump vise? All right, there's Rebecca Davis posting up weather for Columbia, Missouri, and it is 11F there. So degree colder than us. I don't know. Maybe we're at the same temperature right now, Rebecca. I don't know. But yeah, 14-mile-an-hour winds out of the north. Man, I wouldn't want to be outside in that. Although, Scott talking about, what did he say? Negative, going back up here. I don't know. Anyway, negative 15F or whatever that was. Scott, that's cold. Negative 21F. Whew. Yep. Scott's got a procrastinating Thursday. There it is. He talks about it right there. I'll be pushing you. Nice. Yeah. So you'll be pushing us and Black's Tropical today on Procrastination Thursday. Yeah, I appreciate that, Scott. That's awesome. Yeah, I thought about that, Brad. I want to learn how to sharpen, so I probably have messed up this chain. So I probably need to start with a new one already. I don't know when we bought the chainsaw. I think it was the first of the year or something like that. So I need to go this morning. Yeah, you too, Matt. Take care of your family. We'll be praying for y'all. All right. Yeah, I've been using my right hand, and I've been trying to pull more when I turn the saw around. With the push, I push on with my right hand when the saw is facing away from me, and then when I turn it around, I pull with my right hand. I don't know if that's the right way to do it. Or no, sorry. I keep it faced away from me and I pull with my right hand for the other side. Anyway, lots of talk about the chainsaw this morning. I just set my saw on the tailgate, leaving the chain on the bar. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I had put it on a big block of wood and was sharpening it down there, um, where all the wood is. I need to cut up. I should probably do a video. All right, there's some more on ordering chicks. I missed that comment from. Oh, there we go. They ship just 4. No, the only way to order less would be for farm pickup and combine multiple small orders together. That's we've done that once with a friend here in Arizona. We've ordered a larger order and split it up among 3 of us that have chickens here. All right, Gary. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that video. Thank you, sir. Ooh, 8 degrees right now up there, just north of us, huh, RG? That's cold, man. Hey, look at that. Matthew is sitting there listening and knitting. So he's telling Rebecca Davis. Nice. Nice, Sherry. Yeah. Looking forward to that video on Saturday morning. Yeah, I was thinking that we might end up putting out videos more on the weekend again. We used to put out a video almost every week on the weekends, but other priorities have nudged that stuff away for a little bit. I need to crank it back up again here. Yeah, Gary, I meant turning the file backwards and pulling from the top of the file. I know it's one direction. I appreciate you making sure I knew that. But yeah, uh, I'm let's see, I'm pushing with my left hand and pulling with my right hand. And then the other way, push with the right hand, pull with the left hand. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna put my phone up on tripod and start giving me some hats again. Yes. All right. I want to see some of those hats being made, Rebecca. Gary's carving spoons right now. Awesome. That must be with his birthday present. I saw he got some carving tools, right? Yes, I agree. I'm a huge no electrical around larger animals because will cause fires. The girls love it. Warms up the coop. They have fresh water. Most winters, the lilies don't slow down. Yeah, that's awesome. That reminds me of that song we used to sing in grade school. What was it? Fire, fire, fire. About the cow kicking the lantern over or whatever that was. Anybody else remember that song? I don't remember how it goes exactly. I just remember that. I know about that with the file. It's all about learning, growing, connecting. Here, we're gonna learn some new stuff today, Chuck. All right. Negative 21 was the last 3 weeks. It was a deep freeze, but it's warming up nicely now. Glad to hear it, Scott. Yep, using those carving spoons. Yep, yeah, the spoon knife, right? All right, here is the weather for Ottawa. 21F. Oh yeah, that's super warm for you. If you've been having negative 20 and now it's up to 21. 55 here and rising. So I need to type in where our PO box is located, which is very nearby. Let's see. Gary is a smart feller. Right about that, Cindy. Oh man, my boys love that. All right, so Prescott, Arizona. So it's 15 downtown. That's 12 where we are. Greenville, North Carolina, where Backlash Fisherman is, 59. That's warm. It's like a summer day over there. uh, it gets up to 100 here during the summer. So that's uh that's a nice spring or fall day, I guess. Here. Anyway, I made it to the bottom of the comments. It's great. We've only got 5 in the chat now, so that's too bad, but it's all right. 712. Uh, yeah, the cow kicked the lantern over. Fire, fire, fire. I forget how it goes. Been too long. Anyway, um, turning handles for ferro rods. Yeah, I love trying to start fires with ferro rods in our fire pit that we have. Um, yeah, Scott, I don't know how it goes. Um, oh, that's all I remember. The cow kicked the lantern over. Fire, fire, fire. Something about that. I could look it up, but it's not that important. So, um, let's see what's been going on over here at the homestead. Uh, Danielle pulled out some of our old broccoli and kale, and we had one of them that was no joke 4 inches in diameter, probably. It was a really large plant, and she gave it to the chickens. And the reason she did so was because there were aphids just all over that plant, and uh, we tried a bunch of different things, but she just wants to grow it all over again. So she's got some dinosaur kale growing out there, and some cilantro, and some chard, and some other greens. We'll see how they do if we keep having sub 20 temperatures. It's not going to be good for much. But yeah, we got that going on, and our chickens are all laying again, which is kind of weird. They stopped for a while, and I think it's because we didn't have that heated water from Farmer Brad plugged in. We had it off for probably was it more than a month? It was a month, maybe two. Mrs. O'Leary's cow. That's it. Yeah, that's it, Cindy or Gary, whichever one of you is that. I appreciate you remembering that. Mrs. O'Leary's. I still don't remember how it goes, but I'll have to look it up later today. It's gonna bother me unless I go look at the lyrics for it. Hey, Backlash Fisherman's got a video dropping at 12 p.m. Eastern today. So I don't ever mind you guys plugging what you're gonna do on your channels or what you've got going on or what your channel's about, any of that stuff. That's what this is for. I really want everybody to learn about one another, connect to one another, uh, all that. RG said they're fun to play with. The thing, yeah, a bunch. So you must be talking about ferro rods there. I got Scout down here. If he'll stand up, then you can see him. I know people are a fan of Scout, but he's here with me this morning. You want some? You want some? Come on. Come on. You want to come up here? He does not want to move. Sorry, y'all. You just get me. Too Fat, Too Furious. Good morning. Thanks for joining. There's Chuck having Nightbot drop his link by typing in AZ. Everybody's welcome to do that, and please connect to one another. Please subscribe to each other's channels, help each other out, and leave a comment. A couple sentence comment would be good, something about the video, and watch enough of it for it to actually matter. That's always good. So go ahead and do that. You can even do that right now. I don't mind if you leave the chat, and it's fine. I would love to get up our watch hours, but would much rather you guys connect to one another. So I go Cindy and Gary are posting up AZ to get Nightbot to drop their link. So go check out Cindy and Gary, and they have a pretty amazing channel. I put it up on our community tab because they have a lot of experience with homesteading um, and self-sustainability on small and large acreage. So they're a good one. I mean, they're a good resource for sure, and they're awesome people. They're always reading the word, and it's awesome. I've been very encouraged by them. I've actually done some of my devotionals based on some of the scripture that they're sharing. So appreciate that. Beverly Moffat, hey, welcome. I'm glad that you're here. Beverly, I may have known where you were from before, but if you don't mind sharing your state so we know where you're from, that would be great. And if you want to have Nightbot drop the weather report for your area, just type in weather and then a town nearby you. Doesn't have to be your town, but here's an example. Weather Phoenix should pop up the weather report for Phoenix, Arizona, even though it's an hour and a half away from us. So Matthew at Backlash Fisherman says there's a blooper that shows I live up to my channel name. So I expect to see a big bird's nest on a baitcaster reel, then Backlash Fisherman. My boys, they're 12 and 14. They just got their first bait casting reel this year. They each did. My 14-year-old's spool is actually off his reel still. He's had it off his reel for months now. It's just a huge bird nest, and he probably just needs to go buy some more line and re-spool. I remember being 14 and being there just like him. So anyway, it just reminds me of those backlashes I spent half the afternoon trying to get out while I'm got my line in the water. Um, all right. Go check out Black's Tropical. There's their channel link. Yeah, and this is the other thing is that YouTube will drop your subscription from some channels. So even channels that we have commented on and we have I see that Beverly, North Carolina is where you're from. So appreciate that. I'm trying to write it down like my friend Steven, Mr. Boots and Bounty does. So I think that's helpful. Helpful to remember where people are. But anyway, I was saying YouTube will drop your subscription from channels, even ones that you've commented on multiple times and that you watch their videos often. So it never hurts to just go and click on the links that Nightbot has dropped for all the channels in the chat, and just make sure that you're subscribed to them. And yeah, that's what it's all about here. So Beverly, you have to type in weather and then just a town. You know, you could type in whatever, any town in North Carolina, and it should pop it up like Pathways Homestead is doing here. You don't have to type in the state unless there's um, well, there is a Eureka, California, so that is actually very helpful. Rebecca Davis also lives in Columbia or near Columbia, or that's the weather that she put in, weather Columbia, and it popped up Columbia, South Carolina, I think. So it is helpful if there's other like Portland, Maine, Portland, Oregon. You got to type in the state, just like Cindy and Gary did at Pathways Homestead, Eureka, Kansas, and you get weather for Eureka is 7 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's a little chilly today. Just taking some notes. Hey, no worries there, Chuck. I wonder if you were still on there or not, but appreciate you being here. And yeah, if you have to go or whatever, I usually type BRB, be right back, when I plan to come back, and but don't know if I actually will or not. I just have to step away for whatever's taking me away for the moment. So that's what I do. That's only the first big bird's nest on the reel to come. Yep, unless you're really, you're really good, or you're really cautious and you stop your lure way before it hits the water. You're gonna get lots of bird's nests. Uh, when I was a kid, my dad threw that I owned part of fishing line stock. And every time I spoiled my line, your dad thought that you owned part of a fishing line stock. That's hilarious. Yeah. You go through line pretty fast with a bait caster when you don't know how to cast real well. I'm gonna put my sister Judy's in and see what her weather's doing. All right, yeah. Weather Ottawa, Kansas. There's the weather for Ottawa, Kansas. 8 degrees. Yeah. So your sister must live close to Cindy and Gary. I don't know where Ottawa is compared to Eureka, but it sounds like pretty similar conditions. Although you and I have pretty similar weather right now too, Rebecca. So I guess I shouldn't assume that. I should go look it up. Ottawa, Kansas, and Eureka, Kansas. It's good info. Thanks. Makes me feel better. At least every time I go to bed, I lose 2 subscribers. Oh man, I can't tell you how many times I actually right now I was at 930, and then it went back to 924. then it went to 928, then went to 925, and then went to 930 again, and then it dropped back down to 926 or something. Every day it's doing that, jumping back and forth, and I don't know why. I don't know what the real purpose is of that on YouTube, if it's to just try to prevent spammers or bots or whatever it is. But I know that when we have subscribed to a lot of different people, like they're what was it? I think the fishing community. I subscribed to a bunch of different people in the fishing community all at once, and I think when you subscribe to a lot of people all at once, and you don't go back and watch all their channels or something, then YouTube drops you out, thinks you're a bot or something. I'm not exactly sure, but it's a bummer that when you click subscribe, it'd be nice if they had some kind of like I'm a human, second verification thing or something, or pick all the fire hydrants, or pick all the pictures with windows, or pick all the pictures with a plane or a boat in them, or whatever they do to make sure that you're human. I guess that'd be kind of a hassle, but I guess I don't know. Maybe if YouTube, if you're listening, if somebody subscribes to more than a certain number of channels, 5, 10, 15, 20 in one day, maybe start putting up something like that, some kind of bot prevention, second verification thing. YouTube's not listening, I'm sure. But anyway, that's my idea. Right, did I miss anything? I think I just need to catch up on these comments. Scott, yes, Mrs. O'Leary's cow is inspired off the Great Chicago Fire of 1871. She left her lantern hanging in the barn. That's what I remember about that song, is that you don't leave your lantern around those large animals, because if they kick it, it'll start a fire. So I w- I was programmed early on to not leave stuff out there to burn down the barn. Yeah, and start a fire for the whole city of Chicago back then. Yeah, your sister is colder than you by a few degrees. Hey, there's Gail. Good morning, Gail. Oh, what video? Any of the live streams that you haven't caught, I mean, they're long, and so you can just play one video. That's fine. We do have a playlist with all of our videos. If anybody wants to play our playlist, that would really help. But we're at 3340, I think, is what I saw this morning for watch hours. So we could really use the help for that. If any of you would like to play our videos, let them play. Let your dogs listen to them while you leave the house, whatever. Dogs love our videos, let me tell you. Uh, other dogs I know love Scout and would love to watch him on the TV. So if any of you do that for your dogs, we've done that before when our dog is scared of fireworks or whatever. We've left the TV playing, playing people's videos or whatever, right? Just get a playlist and put it on and turn the volume up, and we turn on every fan in the house so there's all kinds of extra noise. But usually we don't leave on Fourth of July or New Year's, because she's very scared of um, gunfire, the fireworks, all that. So we think she has some trauma maybe when she was younger, but I don't know. All right. So Scott's showing you guys how to do it. Type in AZ, Nightbot will drop your link. And then everybody, please go and just make sure that you're subscribed to one another. Gail Southern Living, it's a winter wonderland today in Texas. Well, type in weather and a town nearby you, Gail, so we can see what the weather's like over there, what the weather report is. Ottawa is an hour and a half north and east of us. Okay, that's good to know, Cindy and Gary. Thank you for that. 9:39 now. All right. Well, I've got 61 to go until we hit 1,000, and then of course it will be up and down and up and down, up and down for a while, I'm sure, until that sticks. So hopefully I'll work out. Hey, Grace and Fire are here. Yeah, awesome. So excited that you're here with us, Grace and Fire. Thanks for joining. Grace and Fire, I probably should know it, but I'm writing down people's first names. If you want to share it with me, you could just say Grace if that is your first name, or maybe if you don't want to share your first name, we can just call you Grace. And then just what state you're in would be good to know those things. No, that's not it, Critter Creek. Nick at Critter Creek. It's it's YouTube. It's not you. Purpose is to keep us down, keep us from growing too fast. Yeah, probably so. Um, I don't know. All right, RG. Have a great day. Stay warm out there. It's cold. It's cold in northern Arizona this morning. That's for sure. Yep. Second cup of coffee. That's the kind of schedule I'm on right now. All right. Let's see here. I'm behind. Thank you, Gail. I appreciate that very much. Hey there, Zombie Prepper. Good morning, Zombie Prepper. Thanks for joining us. Go, Weather Louisville. So 34 there. Hey, I love flowers. You can give us your first name. That would be great. I see you're in Australia. My wife spent a semester in Sydney. And right after she came back, we started dating. '79. It's humid today. Well, hope that you can stay cool. I love flowers. Yeah, how was your birthday supper, Gail? Happy birthday, by the way. Glenda. Glenda in Kentucky. All right, got it. There we go, Gills. Gills having Nightbot drop the weather report, and there it is. Conditions are cloudy, temperature of 19. Well, we're a little bit colder than you, but yeah, that's pretty chilly for Texas. uh, all right, let me see if I can catch up on this. Oh man, it jumped. Show me the money, YouTube. Mexican for dinner. Yeah, DQ Blizzard. Oh man, that sounds good, Gail. Glad you had a good birthday dinner. Ah, yeah, yep. And Lynn show. Got it. Yeah, I gotta figure out when that's gonna work out for us. I I've had a few people ask for us to be on their live streams, and it's hard for me to even find this time slot to do our live stream. So I'm trying to figure that out. Um, and we just realized we had the opportunity last night to join the missions team at our church, and that's a huge honor. And we've been on mission teams in the past in another place that we lived previously, and we love it. Absolutely love it. Um, missions has always been on our heart, and we love to be on that team, that board of people. So a little bit distracted right now. Scout stood up, and it sounds like somebody might be awake. So um, he's curious. He always says good morning to everybody and loves whenever we wake up or come home. So, hey, good morning, Ronnie Moore. Ronnie, let me know what state you're in. I'm just writing down people's first names and the state that they're in or country that they're in, as is the case with I Love Flowers. In Australia, we're 79 degrees today. Just trying to see if there's any. Missions team is great. Yeah, I hope we have bandwidth for it. There's so much that I do every week. There's so much I would like to do in addition to what I'm already doing. So, but you know what? Eventually, uh, I am no longer a good steward of the responsibilities that I currently have when I take on too much. And I know that that's one of my weaknesses and a place I can grow. So I'm trying to be wise about that. So I could use prayer about that, just what to take on and how to get on people's live streams because I really want to be on their live streams. That'd be really fun. And and yet there's only so many hours in a day, and I need I need to really spend more time in God's Word and praying as well. And so that's what's going on. That's how you can be praying for me right now. But yeah, mission team is great for sure. Um, don't overdo and burn out. Yeah, it's such a common theme for so many of us that want to be involved with um, being missional, doing ministry, all that. So Max is still learning to sharpen his chainsaw 20 years later. Yeah, I think I might be still learning how to sharpen my chainsaw 20 years later too. I don't know. I don't know. When most people start getting paid on YouTube, it's every other month. Then if you fail to put up 8-minute or longer videos, you won't get paid. Yeah, I have some experience with that, Gail. So I've hey, no problem, Mick. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. I appreciate when you guys say, "Hey, I'll be right back," or "I'm gonna head out," because then I know, not to wonder if you're still here or not. So I appreciate that. To uh, glad to hear your name, Mick, and that you're in Oklahoma. And hope to see you again on one of our live streams soon. So yeah, Gail, um, yeah, we've got another channel where we've got, I don't know exactly the number, but we've got over 3,000 subscribers. It's a mountain biking channel. It's called Ride Alongside. If you guys want to follow along there, I haven't posted up much in a while. I use it to right now. I've been using it a lot to experiment and see what YouTube's going to do. Uh, so um, let's see. The latest has been for 2 Januaries in a row. They have dropped my monetization. Let's see. Last year it was maybe a third. They dropped it in January, and then this year I think it was in half. But I haven't posted any real videos since October, I think. Um, but yeah, they pay us just about every other month, and it's been monetized for years now. I think 3 or 4 years. It's probably been 4 years that we've been monetized. Maybe, maybe even more. I think 4 years. That's probably a good estimate. And we don't get paid that much. I won't disclose exactly how much we get paid, but it's let's see, every other month we get paid. So that probably tells you what you need to know if you know enough about YouTube. We don't get paid enough to get paid every month, and we don't make enough to even really claim it on taxes. So hopefully that tells you kind of the ballpark. And but it's fun, and that's kind of why we do it. It's fun to get a little bit of spending cash to spend on um, new cameras or whatever. I've spent it a lot on stuff for this channel, like PO box. I spent the money on that, getting a PO box, so that's fun. I know I missed some comments up above, so don't take that to heart, people. I'll try to go back and get it as soon as I um, read through these comments, get to the bottom again. Um, Ronnie Moore in Missouri. All right, got it. All right. Thank you, Cindy and Gary from Pathways Homestead. I appreciate you praying for us, praying for me. All right, Glenda, thank you so much for praying for me too. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I don't want to bite off more than I can chew. Hey, giving the dogs a bath. Oh, that's a noble adventure. Listening while you're doing that, like watching two universal vans. Yeah, washing the dogs could be quite a chore. Well, yeah, I hope that goes well for you, Sherry. Thank you for listening. I do appreciate that very much. Uh, BTH. I don't know what that stands for. I probably should. I went on a mission trip to Utah twice a few years ago. Nice, Gail. That's awesome. Love it. Mid video. I have to up my game a bit. Yeah. 8 to 10 minute videos are pretty good, but let's see. I'm trying to remember which our videos that have gotten the most views and have paid us the most over time have probably been 15 to 20 minutes. All right. Thanks, Glenda. Appreciate that. Thanks for subbing to that channel. Hey, there's Spring Meadow Farm and Garden. Yeah, having a good day. All right. Let's see here. Closer you get to 1K, the more important it is to make your videos at least 8 minutes or longer. You can go back and monetize your old videos. Yep, that's true. Um, hey, good morning, Prepper Book Club. How is it down in the valley south of us this morning? And if you have a first name you would like to share with us, even if it's an alias, go ahead and let us know. I'm writing down names and states that people are in just so that I have a little bit more personal connection with y'all. Hey, Garden to Table with Heather Lynn. I don't think I've seen you in here before. Oh, maybe I have. Sorry if I forgot. I've been forgetting a lot of stuff lately. I don't know about you guys. Seems like I'm forgetting more since we got sick. Is that common with all of you? Um, so Heather, let me know what state you're in. That'd be great. Hey, there's Trinity. Good morning, Trinity. Getting a bit icy here. Oh dear. Be careful. Danielle went down on the ice last year in our driveway, and it messed up her tailbone and spine and neck a little bit last year. So Um, be careful. AZ, there's the Blue Collar Homestead channel link. Everybody go check them out and subscribe if you haven't already. Or a good thing to do is just to click the link real quick. Just make sure you're subscribed and come on back. It's a bit chilly down in the valley this morning. Yeah, it's 12 up here. 12 degrees Fahrenheit. So you can drop, weather. If you type in weather, and I'll lead by example. How about that? Weather, and then type in your town nearby. Nightbot will drop the weather report for your area. All right, Cedar Creek Bottoms Farmstead Life. We got Rebecca in the house. Good morning. All right. So, Rebecca, let us know what state you're from. I'm writing down people's first name and the state they're from. It was a thing I've seen Boots and Bounty Homestead do, and they've taught me a lot of good things. So if you aren't subscribed to them, go check them out. Maybe they'll be in the live chat here in just a little bit. But I love meeting new channels that have a lot in common with us. So, all right, Spring Meadow Farm and Garden. There's their channel link. Go check them out. All right, Heather Lynn is in Massachusetts. Awesome. Thanks for that. Now I know where you are. I Love Flowers says, it's been hot and humid here in the tropics in Australia. Pray for speedy recovery for you. Thank you. Half an inch of ice. Yikes. I won't be driving anywhere today. Good idea. You know what? I tell people when it's snowy, icy outside, snowy might not be as big of a deal. It depends. But here we've got a lot of people who've moved here from Southern California. They don't know how to drive in the snow. But you might say, well, I do. I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to go have fun out there. Well, that's fine, but just be aware that there are other people out there that don't know how to drive, or their car's not in good condition. They got bald tires, or the brakes are fading, or whatever it might be. I see a lot of people that end up, T-boned in an intersection, not because they were a bad driver, but because the other people couldn't stop. So be careful out there. That's a good idea, Gail. I'm glad to hear it. So stay safe, stay warm. There we go. 15 degrees in downtown Prescott, Arizona, and it's a little bit warmer than it is on our weather station right now. Yeah, it is a little bit more chilly up here, or a lot more chilly up here. That's for sure. Prepper Book Club. All right. Yeah. A couple Rebecca's in the live chat right now. We got 17 people in the house. This is awesome. Thanks everybody. We had some people share out our live stream last week or the week before. I think maybe even both. But appreciate that. People put it on their social media, whether they put it on Facebook, they put it on Instagram, they put it on their community tab on YouTube. If you guys want to do that, I'm not going to be opposed to that at all. Thankful for any promotion that people want to give us. Appreciate that 100%. There we go. Look at Chuck. That is awesome, Chuck. You are great at building community. Yep. If you type in just plain old AZ, and that's it, Nightbot will drop your link. Morning, Arizona kid. No snow there, huh? Yep. Arizona kid, I forget, so forgive me. But you got a first name or alias that you want to go by? You're obviously in the state of Arizona. and still looking for that UTV. So have to consider the Honda or the what's the other one, Kawasaki Mule or Polaris. What is it, Ranger? I don't know. Gotta go check out a bunch of those UTVs. I don't think we're quite in the position to buy one now that I think about it. We got a lot of other stuff we're looking to get first. All right, Heather says it's gross out. We have a lot of snow on the ground. The temp is getting mild. Supposed to get rain. I don't like those conditions, to be honest. I like when it's cold enough for the snow to stick around and slowly go away rather than rain and warmth all at once. Rain and then snow tomorrow. Expecting power outages. Oh, yeah. I'm praying for all you guys back there that um, are going through all that and not able to go places and all that. I know how that is. So, yeah, I'll be praying for all of you today, for sure. My car is paid off, and I'm not risking wrecking it. I don't plan buy another one for a long time, dude. We're with you, Gail. That's that's what I'm talking about. If you guys know about Dave Ramsey, that's one of the guys we followed his financial advice, and it's really helped us. We are uh, almost 100% debt free, besides our mortgage on our house. But we've got one car we still have to make a few more payments on. We don't like doing that. We like to have a paid off car like Gail. But yeah, it's a good idea. Think about it, and yeah, it's no fun. Even if you get an insurance check, right? What a headache. And often you don't get the same type of car that you had before. So, all right. There's the Grace and Fire channel link. Just rain here in the south and a little chill in the air. Talking about snow. Where the folks have no clue how to drive in the snow. Yep. Yep. I know. I know. We grew up in a place where there wasn't much snow either. So we're with you there. Yeah. It's a good thing to know your strengths and weaknesses. That's for sure. Philip. Got it, Philip. Yep. Thank you for that. Appreciate it, Arizona kid. Breckenridge, Texas. There it is. Weather, Breckenridge, Texas. That should pop up then Nightbot's weather report for your area, but I don't see it popping up yet. Kind of miss those snow days. Just the extra day at home, not the cold. All right. Spring Meadow Garden and Farm and Garden. Do you have a first name and your state that you're in? Oh, hey, look. Look at who's here. Mr. Blue Collar Homestead. Yeah, tornado in December. Yeah, I remember seeing that video of it hitting the gas station nearby you. Snow in January, and now ice in February because of the earthquake in March. I sure hope not. I sure hope March is nice and mild for you guys. You could use a break, that's for sure. Um, Cindy and Gary at Pathways Homestead says, that's great, Nick. We're debt free as well. Yeah, I think it's important to live humbly. One of the things Dave Ramsey says is sell the stinking car. So if you owe payments on it and you're not close to paying it off and you feel like you're never going to pay it off, that you're just kind of leasing it from yourself, you're probably going into debt unless you got some 0% APR, which I still don't recommend doing that. But if you live humbly, he says buy the junker. Buy a car that costs as little as possible. 500. It's probably more like $2,000 now for a car that runs. But if it runs, hey, what else do you need? And you could probably fix it up for less than a payment, right? Or at least less than two payments usually. So Anyway, my husband is the only one of us who has a car and license. Oh, yeah, it's nice. Nice, like I said, live humbly. If that's all you need, that's all you need. It's good. Being debt free is an amazing accomplishment. We're loving it. Yeah, it's amazing what you can do when you don't have to pay um, interest rates on stuff uh, and things like that. So, yeah, we don't go very far during the week either. We homeschool and I work from home, and Danielle tends to the homestead and teaches the boys. So yeah, we don't go very many places either. Although we've been going around a little bit more, looking at properties, uh, looking to move onto a property with my parents. Zany May, Northern Florida. All right. Well, I am about to end this live stream here pretty quick. I started a little bit early, so I appreciate everybody being on right now. Um, yeah, we almost had snow for Christmas too, Heather. I think we missed it by 2 days. I think it came the 27th instead. Um, we love our beaters, aka old vehicles. Yeah, hey, Cindy and Gary, if you can let me know, I'm looking at an old like 70s or 80s Chevy square body with the 350 in it. I don't know what your recommendation is there, but you've had some good recommendations for other stuff I've asked about. Um, so, if there's any recommendations? I may have mentioned that before, but yeah, Gail, I need some more coffee too. So, except I do get to go to Bible study tonight. Nice. We had Bible study last night, and we host it, so we don't have to go anywhere for that one. But yeah, I also lead uh, two different men's fellowship bicycle rides and Bible study as well. So I get out of the house a couple of days a week to go and do that for a few hours each day. So all right. Well, I appreciate that, Gail. Anybody else wants to get our playlist going? I would I would love it. It would really help our watch hours. But go subscribe to each other. Go watch each other's channels. That's the point here: is to connect and to grow, and to pray for one another. Right. So don't forget to pray for those people. Matt at Grafted Branch has some sick family members, so pray for them. And yeah, be safe out there, especially those of you who are getting ice and rain and snow and all that. Dude, there it is. Look at that, Chuck. Hope everyone has a fantastic day. You'll never get this one back. Make the most of it. Look for every opportunity to do good. Love God, love your neighbor, and enjoy it, friends. There it is. Like the throttle body over carbureted. Yeah, I'm on the fence about that. So yeah, I'll have to do some more research there. And thank you so much, Sherry. Yeah, I'll run your playlist too. I'm gonna make a note. We have we have a few computers at home, and most of them are busy during the day. But I'll try to remember to run it tonight. Um, Definitely praying for everyone. Appreciate that. That's sometimes people say that's the least I could do is pray for you. No, that's the most. It's the most that you can do for someone. Prayer is powerful. So, yep. All right. Well, I think yeah, it is a great engine. I like the 350. Rebecca Green, Cedar Creek Bottoms. All right, Rebecca. Yeah, you enjoy the day too. All right, Matt. Yeah, you have a good day too, my friend. And call me if you need anything. Okay, you got my number. Um, okay, we'll do. We'll do. Yeah, transmission. I figured that's what you meant. Transmission, rear end. Yep. I figure I might have to drop in a transmission or do some rear end work. So yeah, the good thing about Arizona vehicles though is that they usually don't have too much rust. So yeah, Rebecca mentioned that before, the throttle body. Yep, throttle body over the carburetor. Yep. All right. Well, got two recommendations for that. Maybe I should take it to heart. I don't know. I like carburetors, but anyway, I'll consider it. I promise I will. Oh man, the LS swap. Yeah, I've got a friend who's got an old. Actually, his son. He bought it for his son. It's an old '70s square body that he did the LS swap, and he's a really good friend of mine. His name's Ben, and yeah, I've been neglecting talking to him about this, so we'll see. All right, everybody. God bless y'all. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next Thursday at 7 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. If we don't see you sooner. All right, everybody. I'm Nick from Arizona Highland Homestead. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.